evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Thurman Brunson, and I'd like to welcome you to tonight's program, Conversations with Thurman, and a giant new Wednesday to us all. This program is about conversation. When we get to know each other, we become friends. Everybody becomes a friend of everybody else. How many friends do you have? Probably a lot of friends. And a lot of times you got friends when you don't know you got friends. You have to do what's necessary in order to come together and get to know each other. And you'll find out a lot of times that, wow, it seemed like I know you from somewhere. And we all talked about that. Well, yes, a giant new Wednesday brought to you by calendarwriters.com and IntelliStress Profile Management. And we specialize in motivation for your self-realization. Okay, what's in the news? Well, I'll tell you, today is Wednesday. The previous Wednesday ago, I just got back in town. I just arrived back in town from New York. And remember I told you that Miss Neha Dhupia, the Indian actress, she is one of my most special actresses in Bollywood. And I taken a liking to her, and I said, wow, she really got a lot of talent. You know, she has that natural something that, you know, that people could benefit from. So I went to see the movie, and I had a wonderful time. The people were so nice to me. It was on 2nd Avenue and 12th. I think it's the Village East Cinema. And I had a wonderful time there. The movie was great. The movie, it was a natural movie. It wasn't just a film about actors and their talent, but it was a message to us all that we should pay attention to. And I think that that each of us, we have to realize our relationships with each other, not only with each other, but other people. You know, when we find out what other people are and who other people are and what people represent, a lot of times we go outside of our own particular circle of culture and habits and traditions and so forth. And we tend to venture, and then we find new friends, and we find out that, hey, you know, people are similar. When you get to know people, you'll find that they are very similar, and people, yet you have to respect their ways and their cultures and their beliefs. And once you do that, you'll find that they are so similar until they are real, you know, you can say they are close to you. So, and I found out with Indian people just like, they're just like me. We're all the same. And they treated me so wonderful, you know, and they made me feel so welcome, and I felt right at home. And voila, I got to shake hands with, well, not shake hands, I actually held hands with Miss Neha Dhupia. Yes, I did. And I told her my name. I said, hello, hi, my name is Thurman, you know, and I complimented her. Not only that, the director of the picture, I shook hands with him and one of her co-stars. So I had a real nice time. Matter of fact, when I first got in, they took pictures of me. And she was taking pictures and everything. So I felt like I was in Hollywood. I was in Bollywood on the red carpet, stuff like that. Okay, I tell you what, let's just take a quick look at a trailer. and take a quick look at what this picture was all about. And then we're going to get into it. Well, you can see that's quite an exciting bit of film that that they allow people to see, and so they can become interested in the film. So you can see that I really had a nice time, and I really enjoyed watching the film. So you can see that just from a few. Just from a couple of minutes of film. Now, let's talk about the movie for a minute. The movie was about a relationship between a man, a woman, and, as you would know, money. The movie was about how money influences relationships. Now, 90% of relationships depends upon money. And money seems to have a mind of its own. We always say that. It seems to have a mind of its own. And money seems to, at a lot of times, manipulate us. Manipulate us for, I guess, some creative reason. So we can say also that money is a creative thing. Because when we got money, we can create. But the relationships that that we're talking about is what is important to us as people. The movie was also about a husband, a wife, and a lover. Not only a husband, a wife, and a lover, but a situation. The situation involved ideas. The situation involved wanting something, wanting to achieve something in life, wanting money so that you can have the things that money can buy. The ideas we come up with a lot of times. Some ideas are good, some ideas are bad. Some ideas are feasible, some ideas are not feasible. Some people know how to deal with money, and some people don't. The story was about borrowing money and repaying that money that you borrow. Now, believe me, that is a situation that a lot of people can identify with. But then there are different ways that we borrow money that's available to us. Banks, loan companies, and other institutions that, according to the law, is the rules and regulations of how we borrow money and so forth. But this particular husband, a man, he had an idea. So he borrowed money from maybe unscrupulous characters. Or maybe if the characters weren't unscrupulous, maybe they were business people other than the traditional way that we ought to borrow money. Well, the gentleman could not pay the money back. Now, I can't go into the story, because then if I tell you all about the story, then, then that's all you would probably want. But I want you to see that movie and make up your mind how relationships can be influenced by how you acquire money. The ending is the ending of the movie is awesome. You'll be surprised at how the movie ends. The best marriages, the best relationships between men and women can go awry if you're not careful. So, if you can, like I say, the name of the movie is Mo Maya Money. It's an Indian movie. It's an Indian, but it's also, it has English that you can read. But like I said, it's all about who are we, what are we, what do we represent. Everybody represents something. Who are we as individuals universally? What are we as functionable social dispositions with attitudes about certain things? And who are we of the planet that we live on? Of this planet. The new American culture. The new American culture, not with greater vision now, but with phenomenal vision. The vision that we have of the future and the years ahead now is a phenomenon. A phenomenon that is most mysterious about our purpose and whether we should be or whether we should not be. So, everybody, like I always say, put it together. The relationships is like this, but always keep it like that for better relationships. This is Thurman saying peace out. Until next time. Thank you.